Hello, welcome back to Tekkit with myself, Lewis. How is it going? I hope you've had a good couple of days. I have. We've had some very weird things going on the Monster Tech channel. We seem to be gaining subs very, very fast, which is a bit weird, really, seeing as I haven't actually done much over the last couple of days. But we're back doing some Tekkit, and we're going to carry on from last time. We're going to look at making a gem of eternal density, which is going to be used with the destruction catalyst on showing you how to stop your bags from getting filled really, really quickly. But first, there's something else I wanted to do. I'm going to show you something that I had a user ask me about, which is teleporters. So we're going to have a gander at teleporters, which is going to be awesome, and then we'll move on to the gem of eternal density. And I just love saying that, gem of eternal density. That's so cool. Right, so teleporting pads. Now, teleporters are extremely power hungry. That's the first thing. Oh god, raining. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Easy. So, where was I? Oh yeah. So teleporter pads are really, really power hungry. I'm currently running just an MFE. If I was you, and you wasn't lazy like me, it's probably good to build yourself an MFSU for one of these. Dependent on the distance you want to travel, but yeah. So, firstly, the things we're going to need is some frequency transmitters. These are the bread and butter of these bad boys. So, to build some of these, we need some circuits and some copper cables. And you need 3 of these. 3. Well, it depends on how many teleports you want, I guess. But we're gonna do it this way. So we're gonna have 3. We're just gonna have 1 easy teleport. There we go. And they don't stack, but there you go. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so we've got our frequency transmitters. Now, to make the teleporting pads, we need some advanced circuits. We need some diamonds, glowstone, and cables. We'll take some more cables. There we go. Oh, I almost got it in. Glowstone. We'll take 64. Why not? And a load of diamonds. There we go. That should be it, I think. And some advanced machines, isn't it? Where are they? There they are. Actually, we don't need those. There we go. Alright, so the recipe for these looks a little bit like this. So you put an advanced machine in the middle, and we actually need 2 of these, so I'm going to double everything up this time. We need copper cables on the sides, we need diamonds at the bottom, like that, and we need glowstone like that, like that, like that, and like that, and you need frequency transmitters up here. So there's 1 teleporter, and 2 teleporters. There we go, very nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stuff back in here just for the sole reason that teleporters actually, they use EMC dependent on the amount of items that are being sent through them. So it's really, really hard to work out, to be completely honest, and I'm still not 100% on it, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of like the person who goes through is worth 1,000 EMC, 1,000 units of energy, EUT, and every item that goes through with him is 100, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but if you go onto the Industrial Craft wiki or the Tekkit wiki, then you can have a look on there. They've got like a calculator that you can download, and it's all mathematical and all that stuff. So yes, now I'm going to run it with a button. You can use redstone, you can connect it different ways. It kind of works like a door. Like, you can connect it in many different ways, but I'm going to be lazy, and I'm going to plonk it up here, and I'm going to plug it directly into this. There we go. So we're going to put 1 there, like that, and that's going to be draining straight from our MFE. And the second one, we're going to plonk. Where should we plonk it? Should we plonk it over there? Yeah, let's plonk it over here. Oh, there we go. In case I decide I want to come and do some railcraft, then we'll plonk it over here, and we'll just put it here. There we go. Now, if you wanted to actually teleport yourself back, then you would need to connect this one with some sort of power source as well. Just bear that in mind. I'm only going to be jumping in one way, so I'm going to be going from the house to here. But if I wanted to go back, you'd need a power source here. So build another MFE or something, and put some solar panels on it, and you can do all that stuff. So once you've got that, you get your frequency transmitter like so, and you right click on it, and you should get that at the bottom. Now if we go back over here to this one, which is lingering over here somewhere, and whoop, there we go. So teleportation link is established, so now we can jump between the 2, and oh, it looks beautiful over there. So I'm going to put a button underneath it like that. Now dependent on how you do it, it will actually teleport blocks around it as well, but because these are situated in like this type of way, it's not going to teleport them. I don't really understand how that works. You would think it would take all the blocks from my building, but it doesn't work like that. I think it's more to do with the people who are standing around it and what they're holding. A quick thing to note as well is if you have got a old chemical bag on you, like one of these bad boys, and you put all your junk inside that, it does actually use up less energy. So that's a good thing, I guess. So let's give it a try. Now, where I put this button is in a bit of a silly position, really, because if I click it, it's not going to teleport me. And it didn't use any power up. But I need to be at this block level. So if we jump and hit it... Oh! There we go! Oh, that was weird. Let's see how much energy we use doing that. So bear in mind I've got full set of armour, digging tools and all that. We used about 20,000 EUT, so that's quite a bit. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. Let's see, have a look now. We should be around 25, I think. 25, possibly 30. Yeah, 29. So it's going up as it's going because it is sunny daylight and I have got tons and tons of solar panels on the roof. But there you go. And let's get back to daytime again. So that is that. That is the teleporter. Very simple, very easy, but you just have to bear in mind the energy costs that come into play with it because they can be really, really expensive. And if you have like, you have to bear in mind as well, which is quite weird, is if you have a stack of 64 wood, then every single piece of wood will have a consumption amount that is played with that. So if you have all of this full of junk and stuff and you jump in there, you're going to use tons, and use absolutely tons. I'm barely using anything because I don't really have much on me, but if you had tons on you, then just bear that in mind. Jeez, you could plug it straight into a nuke or something if you wanted to. Plug it straight into a reactor. That's probably the best thing to do. If you wire it up to a reactor, then you know that you've at least got tons of energy going to it and a couple of MFSUs. You can plonk more around it as well, and it will take the energy from those, and it just kind of splits it up. So if you had 2, then it would kind of drain 30% each time, and so forth. But that is that. Now there is a little bug going around for some people's games, so please bear this in mind. If you kind of leave the game without saving and just logging out, kind of F4 quitting, there's a chance that they'll explode, and that's not a good thing. So we're going to take these down in case I do that, and we'll do it with our wrench, because if you remember they're industrial craft items, so if you do use like a pickaxe or something, then they'll just turn into advanced machines, and that's a bit annoying. I'll take that out. There we go. Have I still got my piece of wood? Yeah, there we go. And I think I'll place these in a better position at some point and showcase them to you at a later date. But for the meanwhile, they can just sit in there. Okay, right, so the next thing we're going to have a look at, the next thing on the agenda today, is a gem of eternal density. Ooh. Now, for one of these, we do need, they're kind of expensive actually. So we need some obsidian. So we've got some obsidian just there. We need some diamonds, like that. And one thing to note with the teleporters as well is you can use industrial diamonds, bear that in mind. So if you have been making loads of industrial diamonds, then go ahead and use those, because you can use those, that's fine. So we need that. We need some dark matter, like so. Obsidian, diamonds, and dark matter, and that should be it. So it looks a little bit like this. So you put your obsidian up here, like that. You put diamonds like so, like that, and dark matter. There we go. We have a gem of eternal density. Now I'm not going to turn it on with all this in here because it will actually use it all up, which would be a bit annoying. So how this works is basically, if you turn it on using G, like that, obviously that's not the same for everyone, so please look at your key bindings. Once you've turned that on, it will glow purpley, and anything that gets you, oh god, I keep forgetting, I keep griefing myself, all fly. Yes, everything that's inside your inventory, block-wise, that has an EMC cost will be sucked into this, and depending on what it is, it will be upgraded. So, for instance, how it works is you go from anything with a lower EMC cost will be turned into cobblestone. Then, once you have enough cobblestone and enough EMC cost with those, it will then go to iron, then to gold, then to diamond, dark matter, and red matter. So it uses stuff up really, really quick. And you may find as well that, for instance, if I just dig away a little bit of sand, so what we're going to do is we'll turn it off, and I'll show you, suck it up. So we'll take a load of sand, like this. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there we go. How much we got? 20 sand. There we go. So if I turn this on, There you go, you can see it sucks it all up. Now this is actually inside the gem at the minute. We haven't got enough to actually make a piece of iron, because iron, when you're just using cobblestone and stuff, can be quite expensive actually. But if I turn it off, you can see it throws it back into here. So anything with a low EMC will be turned into cobblestone. So if you are looking to actually get sand and you have this turned on, then it's going to be all turned into cobblestone. But if you have your philosopher's stone, then you can just like plop around it and do it that way, I guess. So we're going to get out our what should we get out? Let's get out our destruction catalyst. Yes, this is a good one. We'll put away our spade, because we don't need that. We don't need our shovel. And we're going to go mining. So let's turn this on. Actually, we'll turn it off for the time being, because I want to show you how this goes. We're going to make sure this is at its highest. It is. Oh, we're going to go down. There we go. Pick all this up. So we've got tons and tons of rubbish. Let's keep going. There we go. How much have we got? Oh, loads. So now let's turn this on. And watch this. So that is going to suck all the goodness up and turn it into iron. So look, we'll leave that doing that. And I'm just going to have a little veg. Oh my god. Stuff in here. Let's kill these. They can't touch us. We're like stupidly invincible anyway. Yeah, that's what you get for being a zombie and having a weird face. You weird-faced fella. The great thing with the destruction catalyst as well is that if you ever get lost, just shoot up. You haven't got to worry about it. There we go. How are we doing in here? Oh, I got snuck up on by a creeper. Okay, right. So it's used some of that up. How are we doing? It's made 2 iron ingots. Let's turn it back on and it will suck some more up and we'll see how it does. I don't know if it does ores. That's quite the question. I'm not too sure about that. It'll keep sucking this up. There we go. Yeah. And that will eventually just make its way through all of the rubbish that we have in there. Let's keep doing this. It's kind of a little bit buggy, so just kind of bear with it, I think. Oh my god, there's loads of good stuff in here. Whoop! Didn't want that. Yeah, it's still sucking it all up. It's doing its thing. It's making beautiful ores and all that rubbish. We'll take the rest of that as well. Yeah. Let's get out of it. I'm really worried that I could possibly come out underneath my house. Actually, no, I think we're underwater, actually. Let's go this way. Oh! There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, sand everywhere. And up. There we go, we're out. Whoopee. Oh, it's getting all minging again. You can see that it's making all its stuff though, and our iron actually is going up. Eventually, when it gets enough iron, it will turn that into gold and diamond, dark matter, and red matter. To be completely honest, the speed that it does it at isn't really that effective. If it was me, I would smelt it and I would shove it into like an energy condenser or something. And I think that would probably be a quicker way of doing it. Actually, how far is our train got? Because I have just left it on. Let's have a look. Let's leg it down here. It's been going on for ages. Here it is. Hello, you. What have you got? Oh, loads of stone and rubbish and stuff. And this is still building away, so I'm happy. Where'd that iron go? I guess it sucked it up. I guess it decided to eat it. Let's get back out of it. Yeah. So that is pretty much that. That is this episode. I've shown you the teleporters, and we've had a look at the almighty gem of eternal density. In the next episode, you guys tell me what you want to see. I've had some really good stuff come from you guys. Oh my crap. Oh, see, that is why you don't leave a destruction catalyst inside your inventory or on your tool belt. That is a prime example of messing up. I guess this gives me a chance to make some new doors. I guess the other ones were getting a bit old, and I'm just digging myself a hole here. I'm gonna stop. Oh my god, what happened to I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Oh my god. Actually, I do know what happened here. This has been an episode of pure failure. I think I put the button there when I clicked it. It turned off the. It turned that off, and all of the amps came through and exploded. Luckily, these didn't explode though, which is quite cool. I would have thought they would have, but they didn't. So, well, there we go. So that is that episode. I've successfully demolished my house, blown up one of my bits, but that's all the fun of Tekkit. That's all the joys of the science, and God, if there wasn't any blowing up, then it'd just be boring, wouldn't it? And hello, you. Should we do it? Have it. Right, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed that episode. In the next episode, I'm going to be doing some more stuff that you guys have been putting forward to me. I've had a couple of guys talking about doing like some structures to create low EMC and harvest it in a more productible way. I had someone talking about making I think it's one using buckets of milk. So I will have a look at some of those and see which one looks the best, and we might do something on that, which would be pretty awesome. But if you have any other questions or anything, then let me know. And any other requests, then please plop them down, or you can private message me or whatnot. Over the next couple of days as well, I'm going to be recruiting for more people for Monster Tech. It's getting quite busy now and a bit hectic. A lot quicker than I thought, actually. So, yeah, if you fancy joining, then please private message me. Leave me a link to your channel. Obviously, you need to have videos already. I'm not going to take someone on who has no idea how to make videos. You need to be able to make your videos, you need to be able to produce them yourself, and you need to be able to upload them, evidently, have decent internet, and so forth and so forth and so forth. But if you have your own channel, then you already understand all of this. So yes, drop me a link to your channel, and hopefully I will be in touch with you and we can have a look at some other bits and bobs and see if I can get you involved. That is it. My name is Lewis. Thank you for watching this episode, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.